get the propeller off.
And what's your device here?
It's pulley tracker. Yeah, I don't know how it's called in English, but the arms keep coming off, so I need to somehow fix this with something strong to keep it in place, to keep the arms from slipping off.
So the results of today are the hull is sanded all the way, and the only thing we need is to do a little bit more on the keel. We replaced 4 of the true hulls, and Vincent's busy with getting the prop off, which not goes easily. What are you doing? Well, I'm lucky I took my hairdryer with me on the boat so I can take this off. The reason why I'm taking this off is because, as you can see, it looks nice here, and then bam, doesn't look so nice over there. So we're doing 3 jobs at a time. We have some help. Mehmet is here. It's Vincent's brother-in-law. You already seen him in the other episode. He is putting the inverter in. That's what you hear on the background. And Vincent is taking the rudder off. So the rudder needs to come down. The rudder needs to get off because in the evening a guy comes, it's a friend of ours, and the bearing, or the I don't know how you call it, but it's around the bearing, needs to be replaced or refixed. So he's coming this evening to check this out, and he's gonna fix it. I'm going on with my hairdryer.
Going to disassemble the rudder king.
Nice fleck on my trui.
A nice fleck.
Well, what we've done today is we've took some epoxy and fiberglass, and we fiberglassed this bit right here to make it a bit thicker, so the sleeve will fit snugly into this hole right here, the shaft. And there were also some holes in the rudder and in the hull, which we've patched up with epoxy, thickened up with micro balloons.
Tomorrow we will send it all.
Yakshimash.
A nice professional mess.
Then we throw it all away.
We throw it in the doos.
In the garbage can.
Okay, but we have to do a bit serious now.
Normally I use this stuff to build surfboards in Rotterdam, hillbilly surfboards. But now we've used it to patch up this old wreck. Hope she floats.
Ah, I think she will.
She will.
Okay, so due to the weather, we are doing now inside jobs. So in the boat, what we have left to do is fit some valves on the through holes and also removing the drive shaft of the propeller shaft. It came off the gearbox quite easily. A few bolts, 4 of them. Used an impact gun, so straightforward. And then I tried to remove the collar on the shaft, so where the shaft is connected to the gearbox. And I used one of these. Well, no result. Not an inch, not a millimeter of movement. And we have a second one. It's a bit bigger, but it doesn't fit. You see, the pin is quite long, and I don't want to ruin it by making it shorter. So what I will do, in order to get this one fixed on the collar, I will take off the gearbox. So I've done it already one time when we overhauled the gearbox. So yeah, removing the gearbox, then put the big boy on, and then it should come loose. If not, then we might have to do some other actions which I really don't look forward to, and that is lifting the engine like Ryan and Sophie did in one of their episodes. But yeah, let's try to remove the gearbox first, and then hopefully the collar will come off. So yeah, let's go for that. That one needs to come off. So, did we or did we not remove the collar? Let's see. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ta-da!
So today there was a man, and he came, and he was from a company called Gasveilig. It means that he checks your boat if your boat is safe around gas. So what was the problem with us? Well, we had a lot of stuff that was not attached well, and we missed out on a pressure gauge, or how it's called, and it's on the bin itself. So this is the gas bin and the pressure gauge. So all was good in the end. He fixed everything except for one object, and that was the stove. Turns out we have a leak in the stove. That turns out to buy in another stove. As we're on the hard now, we need to get the old stove out and a new one in, because we don't leave it outside. It's too expensive for that. Vincent is making a box to carry it down. So this is the old one.
You're calling me old.
So today is finally the day that we get to get the first paint job done. It's the first one of the 4 epoxy layers, epoxy primers. Ta-da! So we scratched the old anti-fouling off, we sanded it down, we filled it up where it was needed. The cutlass bearing needs to be changed. I don't know how it's called, but the thingy itself, it's damaged, and we don't manage to get a new one on time, I guess. So that's a bit unfortunate. Also, the rudder is fits like a glove. There's no more room to move for the rudder. So we fixed that too. Vincent was very happy. Yesterday we put it back in because we had to move, and they had to move the boat, so we needed to fix the rudder back again, and it fits like a glove. So really excited about that. It is a sunny day, but it's cold, and it's raining like every day. So we didn't have a full dry day yet, and that's the reason we are a bit stuck now, because we need to paint and it needs to be dry. So what's the reason I put this tape on the rollers is that there may be potential extra fluffiness around them, and that's the reason, that's the way to get it off. To put a tape around it and then put the tape off, and then the potential extra fluffiness is gone.
Dank je. So we just did the second coat of epoxy primer, as you can see there, and we are both covered in paint spectacles, paint drops, and we're going to do a bakkie, as we call it in Dutch. So drink a cup of coffee with our neighbors on the Grietje.
Nee.
Glitters.
Zo.
Hey, maar ze komen voor een bakkie, hè?
Ja. We komen voor een bekkie.
Ik kom voor een bakkie.
Kom voor een bekkie. In the next video there will be a lot of things such as,
well, the actual sillic one anti-fouling will be put on, and then we splash back into the water.
we will install extra solar panels and a lithium battery,
We sell our last belongings.
and we catch a 20-kilogram tuna.
What? Stay tuned for the next episode, guys. It will be a lot in the next episode, and that's because it will be the last one before we cast off. So the actual delay we have is 4 to 5 weeks on the real time. That's the amount of time we need if something goes wrong or we don't have internet. So thanks again for watching, and if you like our videos, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps us grow our channel, and we really appreciate it. So thank you, guys.